What are some of the current issues in the way that you see attorneys trying to do business right now?
Yeah. So I was doing a little research last night, and I was looking at the Martindale-Hubbell Attorney Compensation Report. And it's from 2018, so hopefully things are better now, although I doubt that they are based on what I'm seeing. And in that report, they said that 76% of lawyers, solo and small firm lawyers, are still charging hourly for their time. The rest are charging too low of flat fees to actually be able to provide a meaningful service. These lawyers, the median income that they have is between $140,000 and $198,000 a year. Now that sounds really great, but I know that median revenue generated is the total revenue generated. It is not the take home. And when I was starting out in practice, I didn't understand the financial realities of time and money, just exactly like you're saying. Oh yeah, I just need $10,000 a month. Right. Really, actually, the truth is that in order to provide a meaningful service to my clients and be able to have the time to enjoy my life and be a mom to my kids were little. My husband was a stay-at-home dad. And, in order to be able to pay the bills and have the time and deliver on the service and educate the community and get the clients and all of that, I actually needed $250,000 a year minimum. That's minimum. If you are a solo practitioner, if you are not bringing in $250,000 a year, there's just no way that you can be doing a good job for your clients and being a contributing member of your family other than perhaps money. And even then, you're probably approaching money from this perspective of it's really tight and we can't afford any help around here. That's certainly how I was. My husband was a stay-at-home dad, and I felt really tight about everything financially in the beginning years, of course, because I didn't understand the time-money equation. And so I was like, you need to be doing everything because you're the stay-at-home dad, so you get no help. You should do it all. We're divorced now as a result of all that. Although we're still actually, it's been 15 years and we're actually very close, and he still does handle all of the house husband type things, but now with help and support, because what I came to realize is that when I understand the way that time and money work and how to utilize my intellectual skills so that I am actually building a business that can support all of us, including, by the way, the people that I hire to support my clients, and to help me be able to educate my community and to be able to support me to build automation into my businesses. Now I'm actually in my right role. I'm in my right role. And if attorneys don't do this, if attorneys keep themselves in the place of the file clerk and the person answering the phones and the person doing all the laundry at home and the person, just doing all of the things that really you should have the help and support to do, you're actually not using yourself in the highest and best way to be in what I consider to be your role as a creator of the economy. Right? So just from a pure business and health of your community standpoint, if you've set your business up in the right way, you get to employ other people. Now, for lawyers, this is really scary. It was for me, at least, because if I'm employing other people, then I have to trust myself to be able to bring in the clients and the money and get paid. And actually, nobody really taught me to do that. So here I am meeting with clients, and half of them don't end up hiring me, or they cancel their appointments. I don't actually know how to get hired. And can I actually really trust myself to pay, to sign an agreement to be responsible for somebody else's pay? I don't know. So all yes, you can if you just know how to do it. Now, I get that nobody taught us how to do it. And Nick, I'm sure you talk to people all day, every day, because they want to hire your company to answer their phones. They're like, well, what's the smallest package I can get? What's the least that I could pay for the least number of calls? Because they're scared to make a commitment to put in place the systems that their practice would actually need to serve their clients really well. And when you have the new law business model in place, it all gets flipped on its head. And you realize, I have a really valuable service to offer, and people need my service and they want my service. And if I can put myself in the right role where I'm able to provide this incredible service to my clients, then of course I can afford to pay for great legal answering services and a great team member in my office supporting me to serve my clients and a great housekeeper at home and a great nanny for my kids and, take my husband out to dinner every once in a while because he's working really hard taking care of the kids. I love how we've changed these gender norms. It makes me really happy.